So let's go ahead and do a window. So let's do the same thing. First of all, I saw something that I need to fix here. So I'm going to type trim, and I'm going to use this line, and that line to cut this thing. Enter, and I'm going to repeat. I'm going to do trim again. Select these lines, enter, and cut this. Okay, that was bothering me because when you do the dimensions, you'll have to give this thickness too. Alright, so let's do a window here, which in that case, what we're going to do is go to line, and we're going to do perpendicular. So I'm going to do a random dimension, but one thing we need to do is center or midpoint. Okay, so we choose this point or this point, whichever. Notice that at some point over here you're going to have a triangle. That is the midpoint. Okay, so I'm going to create a construction line there. Enter, and I'm going to do, if you want the window in the middle, right? If not, you can do it randomly wherever you want. I'm going to create a line that is going to be 1.5. I don't care how much goes up because I'm just going to trim it. Perpendicular. Enter. And actually, I do need to close this. So enter. So let me trim the rest of it. So with this line and this line, enter, I'm going to trim that. Okay, good. So let's choose our objects, delete. So I'm going to do a trim between this, and that, enter, that, and that. Okay, so I'm going to take this line and I'm going to bring it to my layer called Windows. Excellent. Okay, while I stay on that layer, I'm going to stay on Windows. I'm going to go ahead and select all that, delete, and I'm going to, the way I was able to do that is because my walls is not locked. Remember on layer properties, the little lock was open. That's why I can select objects from other layers. If you want to lock it, then you just go to property layers, lock it, and then you will not be able to select other stuff by mistake. But I do want to delete it. Okay, so I'm going to create my window, and I'm going to have a line that is going to do, again, choosing my Windows layer. I'm going to create a line that goes 0.7 and 0.15, 0.2. Okay, and I want to take this object and create a mirror copy. So mirror, and what I want to do is mirror from the middle point, which is going to be somewhere around here. No, that is not what I want. Well, in that case, not a problem, because I can move that object from here to here. Okay? Alright, that's good. And then I simply close my line by doing this. Okay, that's a problem of just randomly designing your objects, because sometimes they don't match. move, and I'm going to move this point to this perpendicular point. No, that's up. That's good. Alright, so that's going to be my window. So what I'm going to do is a trim. Remember, if you want to trim two different layers, you should not have your lock on your layer. Okay, and it seems like this one didn't take it. Delete. Alright, so we have our window here, and you can make it as fancy as you want. You can put things inside, such as a rectangular shape that goes from here to here, and that's your window.